Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for joining me back on the second episode of the El Salvador Stories. Let's get started. And these small bags of milk are 75 cents and they're actually organic, which is an amazing price for organic milk. Also, too, I was given this dish. It was just rilled tortillas, beans, and milk. It was alright, definitely different than what I'm used to. We then took one of these party-looking buses to one of the main cities, this one being Santa Ana. And the fare to ride about an hour and a half is just 53 cents. Usually it's just 50 cents because they don't like collecting pennies out here. And buses are like snowflakes out here because no two are alike. They're decorated differently both on the inside and outside, but they all have the same paint job, making each ride a unique experience each time you use the bus. In this specific area of Santa Ana, this is more like the flea market slash Swami-like area, the best way I could explain it. Here you can find good prices on name brand things, find all kinds of unique and awesome gifts, lots of food, lots of fruit, and much more. It's a really cool place to visit. Eventually, after some walking, we came across this store. Upon entering it, we found name brand Timberlands, practically brand new, for $25, $35, $45. It was so cool. They had so much more too. I found myself this pair for $25. I love these shoes. After traveling down a few of the streets, we came across this park. It was a pretty nice park. It was still almost like a miniature market too. After continuing on, we eventually found this area. What I was told by a local was that big building in front of us was actually an indoor swami that caught on fire. That's why it looks so rugged and damaged, and that's why that surrounding area looks like a war zone. But they're trying to rebuild it and eventually, hopefully reopen it. But there's lots of cool little places to see such as this, and there's this big clear area that I happened to find. It looks like a great place to have a fair or a rodeo. And during my exploration, I kept seeing this picture of this weird lake witch all over the place for some reason. I'm not too sure who it is or what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's some kind of urban legend in the country. Then we eventually came to one of the most iconic places I've seen so far in this country, Liberty Park, or Parque Libertad. I can't pronounce it in Spanish, my bad. But yeah, we came to this place. Here you can see 5 iconic landmarks. That green building is actually a theater and art center, I believe. This one was actually some kind of law-making building, I believe. There's also this sign, the Cathedral of Our Lady St. Annie, another government building, and also, surprisingly, a Little Caesars, which we'll get to later. But the cathedral is actually one of the biggest parts of this whole area because it's always packed. It's a really, really big, beautiful church, constantly covered in pigeons, which people will actually feed and then run through in the park. And going inside it too, it's a really beautiful building. Lots of gorgeous artwork. You can even go to mass too. There's people selling outside and inside the building as well. So this Little Caesars is a juggernaut in this area, considering the fact of how popular it is. You'll see lots of empty pizza boxes in the park in front of you. So the locals invited me to try the pizza, and it was actually pretty good. The sausage is a little different from the one in America, but still, nevertheless, it was a really good pizza. And this is also another view of the park. And if we go more to the right, you'll see the government building that I was talking about. This is the other government building. After enjoying that delicious lunch, we found this store, and in here they sell lots of surprisingly cheap stuff that would be probably hundreds of dollars here in America for like $15, $20, even $10, such as these headlights for the vehicles. We also saw all kinds of cool little things too, especially toys, such as those creepy dolls and these freaking awesome looking water guns. I honestly wanted to buy one because they look so cool. And what you see here is me drinking horchata in the bag. Yeah, they serve the horchata here inside a bag and they gave you a little straw with it too. And this brings us to the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be safe out there, and have a nice day, guys.